is a 2014 Nissan Altima 2.5S model. Pure drive. Let's go inside and take a look at it. This vehicle, like any other Nissan, is equipped with the Nissan Intelligent Key, which is right here. All you do is just keep this in your pocket. Just approach the vehicle and just tap this button once to open the driver's side door only. If you push it 2 times, you will open every door in the car. When you come inside the vehicle, just keep the key in the car, push the brake, and push the start button, and the vehicle will start. This one is a 2.5 4-cylinder engine. I think the interior in this car is very elegant looking. I like the way it's laid out. The panel on the door is very soft touch. Feels good to rest your elbow. Also, this armrest right here is very soft material there. It's got that multi-information display in the center with various settings. The material above here is also soft touch above the instrument cluster. Right here is where you would find hard touch, but that's not a place anybody would touch. And this is also soft touch up here. Got the glove box here, which is damped. Nice big room inside. And this one is the 2.5S model, and this one has a 6-way power driver seat, chrome tipped dual exhaust, and Nissan Intelligent Key. Got an AM, FM, CD player with AUX, Bluetooth streaming audio. That's the buttons for the Bluetooth pairing and everything. Got the steering wheel controls for the radio. And this button right here is to change the settings on that center display. You just push it, and that's all. You got all various different settings. The vehicle is averaging 22.1 miles per gallon. And it's your basic trip computer right there. You push it again, you get audio. If I had that on, instant miles per gallon. No, and this will show you any warnings if there's anything wrong with the car. This car only has 148 miles on the clock. There's vehicle settings right here. You just mash this down and you can scroll through a pretty big menu up here. It's gonna show you everything. Very customizable. I like that. Steering wheel is pretty smooth and easy to turn. It's got a single zone climate control, not automatic. That's going to be available in the high trims. You got 2 well-placed cup holders up here. You got a small cubby hole to rest your phone. The transmission is a Nissan's Xtronic CVT transmission. Behaves nicely for the most part. I would say the Honda CVT is very well behaved. It feels more like a traditional automatic. This one has that rubber band type of feeling that you get with all CVT transmissions. Now, one more thing, as I was going over the interior, I see that it's a pretty well put together interior, but it's not, I would not say this is a high quality interior compared to, let's say, the new Honda Accord. You get some hard plastics up here. This is, some materials are cheap here, like also up here, and this right here, it feels cheap to the hand. It jiggles all over the place, but for the price you're paying for this car, I don't think that's a problem. I'm gonna show you guys the engine. Oh yeah, another place where Nissan did some cost cutting on the base model is If you look up here on all the windows, only the driver's window is automatic up and down. The other windows are not. Just push this one touch down. Very nice motor action right there. And another thing where Nissan kind of skimped out was there's no oh shit handle right there. You get all fours everywhere. Let's see the room in the back. I'm gonna pop the hood, show you guys the engine, pop the trunk to show you guys the room in that. Now I love the way the cloth material feels. The seats are very comfortable on long trips. Phenomenal gas mileage on the car too. There you go. This has decent room inside, but I would say it's a little less than the new Honda Accord because I drove that too. I'm 5'11", and I can sit pretty good on the car. And that seat is all the way back to where I would have it set. I got plenty of head. I'll show you guys the trunk real quick. Pretty big room inside the trunk. You got the dual exhaust right there with chrome tipped. Show you guys the engine real quick. Like I said before, this is a 2.5 four-cylinder engine with a 182 horsepower. It's very spunky down the line. I mean, it's got a pretty good, decent power on that. Now the Honda Accord has 185 horsepower, but I think this is slightly more powerful. I guess in the responsiveness, I guess. Now one drawback of this car is the engine can get a little loud thanks to the CVT. But other than that, the road and the wind noise is very quiet. You hardly hear any of it. On the highway, you cruise at 80, it's gonna go very smoothly down the road. It's a nice, smooth, soft ride with a pretty direct steering response too. I'm gonna take a little test driving. Just gonna quickly take it outside to show you guys how the car handles. Nice handling, very quick steering. Now the Honda Accord was also a nice driving car. Except one thing I did not like about that car was there was a lot of road noise at highway speeds and a lot of tire noise. That's something Honda just cannot seem to make it right. I don't know why. I mean, Nissan can surely do it. I don't know why Honda can't. I mean, Honda sells more cars than Nissan, of course. Look at that CVT drone, but it's nice and powerful. I don't know if you can tell, but that's pretty decent for a four-cylinder engine. And it's very nicely quiet too. Just gonna use this area to turn around. Smooth, very tight turning radius on the car. Now the CVT is a transmission. It'll take some time to get used to, but when you do get used to it, I guess you'll be okay to live with it. Pretty quiet and smooth ride. The dials up here, the tachometer and the speedometer is very nicely laid out, very easy to read. I like the graphics on the middle screen right there. as far as the noisy interior on the new Honda Accord, I would give them props because it's a little less noisier than the previous generation Honda Accord. The 8 generations from 2008 to 2012. That was a very loud car. I have a friend who's got a 2009 and it's just ridiculously loud outside. A lot of road noise. It's just, unbearable. But the new Accord is a little better, but it still trails the competition for absolute quietness. I would say this Altima is slightly, or if not, I think they match the new Camry in terms of quietness. By new Camry, I mean 2013 model. I didn't check out the new 15 ones, but the 2013 model is fairly quiet, but I think this might be slightly more quieter on the road. That's one thing I look at in a car. I like quietness. You got the radio, you got the basic Nissan radio right here. Very nice sound.
Farmers work hard to make sure there's plenty to say about.
Like I said, it looks very nice in here. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you guys are in a market for a nice family sedan, please do give the Nissan Altima a chance. And this one's, I think they're offering $21,000 for this car. For the money, this is an excellent value. I mean, for that price, you cannot get the smart keyless system in any other car. Now, there's some cost cuttings in the interior, but I think that's okay because the car you're getting is a pretty nice, comfortable car to drive. And the best thing of this car is the gas mileage is at 38 miles to the gallon on the highway. And that's about it. There's one last look at the interior there. And one more thing, it's very easy to use. The buttons and the functions are well laid out. This concludes the video.